right, let's get this going. We always end up too short on time, and we always end up glowy. Good morning, my friends. Hello, and welcome to this week's Tackle Box. My name is JaxyBeard. I'll be your host today, your host next week. Should have been your host last week, but the coughing got the better of me. So we're going to go have some fun. It is none other than the Atlantic Salmon this week for King of the Catch. This is a big old bad boy lurking in the depths of troll sport here in Norway, and it's kind of exciting. It's like Norway's version of the lake trout. These are the chonky boys. They are large, and if you don't have the right gear, they are certainly in charge. Now, I'm running a little bit light, just a touch, but we'll see what we can do with it. We should have some fun. We'll go with a different boat here today. We'll swap the skin out. I'm going to go get positioned, get all set up, get my line in the water, and then I'll show you whereabouts we're at. You're welcome to come and join me. If you can find me, you can fish with me. We are, well, hold on. Let me just get out here a little bit first. What's going on, chat? So good to see you all. Thank you for coming to join us today. It's always nice to have a chance to be able to connect, to chat, to talk about all the upcomings and ongoings, and of course, the most requested piece of information. We did put a little bit of info, what we had at that time, out there. That is none other than when is the angler coming to consoles? As you saw in our messaging that we put out, if you didn't see it, here we go. We are looking about mid-August is what we're shooting for. Of course, we'll have a solid date when we passed all of our certs and everything. And then we'll get you guys in the know. We're going to get out there soon, man. We are so close. We are so close. I'd say I could taste it, but this is salt water. That's a little gross. But nonetheless, it's going to be good, man. Crossplay is on the way. We'll talk about some more stuff as we get going. Okay, where are we? Well, we're on this big old lake here, the second largest water body. Who's this? Oh, Mr. Doan, what's up? Official Doan is well prepared, already found us. This is a hot spot for Atlantic salmon. There is so many spots here where you can get them, but this lake produces. You have the ability to catch all kinds of big boys here, chunky or not. I'm going to show you what I'm rocking right now. As I said, I'm a little late now. If you haven't done this, there is a free DLC. That's right, free. They put this out. These are honestly currently, in my opinion, the best rods in game. They look so good. Different variations right now that I have of the Gilgamesh, the Nebuchadnezzar, and they're absolutely fantastic. I'm rocking the jerk bait right now. I've got jerk bait. I think I brought some crank bait with me too, but these guys, they'll nibble on the jerk, they'll nibble on the crank. It really don't matter. Just get it out there and get those boys in the boat. Competition is thick this week in King of the Catch. It is thick. And if you're in here, big shout out to Stevie Boy. He's got some plans to do some pretty cool stuff. He was just checking with me if he could do that kind of a recap on King of the Catch. I think it is a brilliant idea. There's a lot of folks you'll see in our Discord that are they're getting into King of the Catch every week. Everybody wants their name in purple and to get into the Hall of Fame. But there's always a lot of questions. What's the best bait? Where's the best location? So I think that's a great idea. Stevie, if you're out there, brother, good stuff, my man. Let me know if you need anything. So yeah, we got the rig one with the Gilgamesh. I got to get all kinds of freaking mastery on these bad boys. Then again with the Nebuchadnezzar, I just look at this, man. They really took the time to make these reels look something special. Can I buy this somewhere? Seriously, I don't want merch unless our merch is a bait caster. That is awesome. And again, we're on the Lurcher. So we got the Nebuchadnezzar 1 and 2, and then we got the Lurcher. They're fantastic. It looks great. Here, let me click over. This one's really got some style. I really should have it color coordinated. I know, but we're not going to hold that against me, right? I think I've got all jerkbait on at the moment, so should be good. So let me see. I'm going to compare locations with something a little birdie has given me. There's really not a bad, well, there is a bad spot on this lake. We're going to move out just a little further and see what we can do. Tipsy was hitting me up. He might come and join us, but I haven't seen him send me anything as of yet. Trying to hook up on Apex. You know the drill. MD, what's up, brother? Good to see you, my man. Great Fox, thank you, sir. The game is in, it's a completely different game since launch. It's in such a good place. We're gonna get out more towards the middle here, and more to come. In fact, if you caught the little bit of, could we call it a leak? I think we can. I think we can officially call it a leak. I love this freaking man. Gaz gives us weekly updates. Now, if you don't know who Gaz is a rock star, legitimately. He's our producer, and he's got all the inside skinny. And he kind of let a few things slip. He put a little tease out. A picture of one of the new fish that are coming. That's right, he let it out of the bag, and we have talked about it. But there are new fish coming to the game, and I don't know what else I can really say from there. If you saw it, you saw it, and you're in the know. But there's some exciting things coming. Not just the console release. There is stuff for everybody. It's going to be great, man, and I just can't wait to have all platforms in the water getting her done. Did Doan catch up? Doan's probably got a big monster on the line. He's going to have to finish first. So let's get her going. Now, you got options. Continuous stop and go. You got to let this line get down there, right? These things, man, I'm not even sure if we should be running the bottom or if we should run in the top. Any word on trophy rooms, aquariums? I don't have any word on that yet. But I hope that, you know, as we're able to share new stuff and things that, you know, that'll be a highlight in the not too distant future. It's a big one. That's a big one. That's not something we'll see overnight, because it touches a lot of the intricate ongoings and workings in the actual game itself. So, be patient on that one, but there is a really big new feature coming. I just need the green light. Please, just give me the green light. I can only keep quiet for so long. I'm just saying. Well, come to Game Pass, not at release. That's always a goal of ours. You know, we like to have our games on Game Pass. Makes it more accessible, right? But it's not something we're able to have at release. Hopefully, you know, look for that down the line. Will console have both maps? Absolutely. I wonder, actually, because technically Troll Sport is a add-on. It's a DLC, so I'm not sure on that one. You'll have access to it, but I don't think it'll be bundled. It might be. Let me find out. That's a good question. One that I should have the answer for. I'm just saying, oh, you got Camp, Will Beans? Hey, that's all right, brother. Camp's pretty damn cool. Get after it, my man. I appreciate you. Oh, goodness. What is this game? Hunter Berquist, welcome, man. This is our fishing game. To sum it up in a nutshell, it's essentially the Hunter Call of the Wild, but instead of rifles, you got rods. Instead of deer, you got fish. And we got 2 reserves out right now. In fact, it's we've got Golden Ridge Reserve, which is based in North America. It's got some pretty fantastic species. Maybe see more in the future. And we have Troll Sport, which is based here in Norway, which is it's freaking gorgeous. In fact, before I was able to hit the buttons, I'm watching the time. I'm like, let's go. Let's freaking go. I was sitting here watching the Northern Lights dancing in the sky. It has nothing to do with the fishing, but it is one of the coolest things on this reserve. That and the Viking ship, which I won't ruin for you. I won't do it. I ain't gonna do it. But pretty cool nonetheless. Definitely want to check that out. We're gonna try right down to the bottom here. Just give us some lunkers down there. What are the weird shadows on the side of the screen? They've been bothering me. I haven't been able to get rid of them. What are we referring? Oh, to create the sort of depth of field, like what you see on the edges of my screen. I mean, what you call those shadows? It's kind of a blur. Yeah, you can call it a shadow. That's just to create that visual kind of, you know, eyeglass sort of look. Instead of chasing animals, they come to you. I know, it's fantastic. Although we do some pretty fast bass boats. You can race around from spot to spot. I need to get the volume up. There we go. Since I'm staring at chat, I don't want to miss it. I don't have the info on what it's going to be released on consoles. I imagine it's going to be the same as it was on Steam. It won't be $60. No, no. Obviously, respective to where you are in the world, it's probably it's going to be comparable to what is out currently for PC. What time and how often the Northern Lights appear? So, Tony, it's kind of, dare I say, there's a randomness to it. They don't come out every single night. And it's just once it gets dark, there's a chance of them appearing in the sky. And like they literally just sort of start, then they get thicker and brighter. It's pretty cool as the night moves on. It's a fantastic looking rod, isn't it? I love this, and it's a free DLC. These rods are free. Look at this guy over here. This guy. Man. Would be a good idea in the game custom lures. That would be a good idea. It'd be cool if you could actually tie your own, right? Is this game released on Xbox yet? No, it's coming out in August is what we're shooting for. Is there a new reserve already in production? You don't have to say which one there is. I mean, Gaz may have alluded to something coming very soon. Not with consoles, I can tell you. It's all hands on deck to make sure the console release goes well, and then it's back to business. And business is never as usual. It's ever evolving. Hey, get down there and bite my dang line. I saw that. No point jigging or twitching with these guys. Could do stop and go. Right? Could get a little stop and go going. You know, you've got your pace down in the right corner here. My cam's situated, you can see everything, right? Yeah. So, you know, if you're wanting to play with it like so, right, you keep your stop and go. You know, jerkbait, crankbait, they have that real natural movement in the water. They do a lot of side to side. So, really with these guys, jigging and twitching isn't needed. I don't even know. Does anybody ever jig and twitch with jerkbait or crankbait? I don't believe so. So yeah, just a stop and go or a constant. You just want to lay on the buttons. Found the spot on this map. I'm guessing was added with the update. Well, I don't know what you mean. Whatever could. I mean, it's not like when this map was coming out, we had clues all over Golden Ridge Reserve. You know, so like if there was something in production, I mean, I'm not saying there's anything out there, but I'm not saying there's not. I put a support ticket into the Angler a couple days ago because I can't create an Apex account on the game. You know, it's something I've seen in both of our games. If you already played one of our other titles, and that includes like any Avalanche game, like Mad Max, like Second Extinction, Generation Zero, I think even Just Cause, and you've registered an email to that, it'll be under that email. If you go to support, can try and help, but I know what they're going to tell you. They're going to ask you to go to the Apex website and try and do it through there, my friend. Yeah, we definitely want to get you going with the Apex Connect in this game. It's how we're able to do a lot of our stuff on the back end without putting patches in. It's how we deliver our daily and our weekly challenges. Hold on, my line's almost in. Let's here. Let me just pull this up. Yeah, let me show you. So we have this is kind of cool. Now, I've taken a couple daily challenges. So, for instance, right now I have the any species. I catch 3 of them. Doesn't matter the rank. I get an extra 62 XP. Give me the XP, would ya? I need it over here. Okay, and then I've also got you catch 4 golds. You get the 300 XP. So it scales according to difficulty. And then I don't believe I put the ASP on there, but apparently I have an ASP on here, which we're not currently going for. But oh no, it's just wanting to fill the slot. It's like fill the slot, man. I don't, and that's it. But then you can also do the weekly challenges. They're a really nice way to kind of dig into that extra XP. It's cool. It's nice to have this, but you need to be hooked into Apex Connect, as well as to get in for, if you wanted to do, like, for instance, the multiplayer and such, you need Apex Connect for it. The Norway map is so good. It is, Bolts fan. Dare I say it's my favorite. You know, like I am a big fan of Golden Ridge Reserve because it's what we had at release, and I've spent more time over there. It's, you know, I'm kind of addicted to lake trout, but I feel like the Atlantic Salmon, which I also feel I was a little light on my gear setup, which is why I haven't spent a ton of time on them. I feel like it would be its counterpart over here, right? I love the big boys. Are those new XP levels? No, those are just with the challenges, just ways to add more XP into it. So for those of you who don't know, and this may have a look at some point. Currently, the way you get your XP and you get your money is so you get your XP per fish, and as you level up in increments of your level, 25, 50, 75%, you will earn money. And the credits come on pretty fast. They really, really do. And you're going to want to hold on to them their credits, because let me tell you, credits, like anywhere, money makes the world go round. It makes your reel go round here. It's how you buy everything, obviously. But there's also souvenirs, which I haven't got any of the souvenirs yet. You can see them. You can see them. Whoa. This is just a test of the emergency coughing system. Please bear with me. Please stand by. Sorry about that. Yes. I'm trying to be quick on that mute. All right. So right now I'm rocking the big boy bait. Okay. So with this jerk bait, I'm targeting the big boys right now. I'm looking for that diamond, but I'm not going to be greedy. I've gradually stepped it down. In fact, if you're looking for information is key. If you're just getting started and maybe you just want to get ahead of the game on console and kind of understand how the bait system all works, there's some charts pinned in the Discord in the general chat that are very handy. Very, very handy if you're looking to get some extra info. I also found, now I've been challenging the community to get a really nice comprehensive guide together with all the information that new players and veterans alike would need in this game. But in my search for these, I found actually IGN has done a very comprehensive guide that, it's more of an overview. They don't get real granular with their explanations, but enough that it's actually quite useful. It's pretty well done. I'll link that in the Discord later today after stream. You guys can check it out. 2-0 spinner for salmon. So it goes all the way up to 4-0. So if you go with the 4, it's you're looking for the diamond specifically. Then as you step down, chance of gold, chance of diamond, step down again, and respectively through the ranks on the medals. But I'm not getting hits here. But you got to be patient. It's fishing. It's called fishing, not catching, for a reason. Okay, but the cough's been 5 weeks. We're on week 5, and it's getting worse. I don't understand it. It's throat's all sore, lungs all sore, which they had gotten better. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, we're gonna try a little shallow, and then we'll drop one real deep. Now I've stepped down. I'm on the 3-0. See, what's the point of highlighting my message? I'm not wasting channel points anymore. It's so it stands out. How are we going to be able to play with friends if we're on console and they're on PC? It'll be through Apex Connect. So same deal, just get their info. You just go into Apex, POW, and you can go into your friends, and you can see your information right there. And, of course, everybody, and all your pending requests. There he is. Come on in, Gypsy! I was checking you beforehand, but, I'm not the most patient and observant guy at times. Like when I'm trying to push the buttons, I'm like, come on, man, let's go, let's hit the buttons. Awesome. Tipsy comes out. Fantastic creator. Often out for a fish, out for a hunt. If you want to check him out, he's in the Discord. Once in a while, crashes BC. If you're getting crashes, make sure to report those, please. I don't know. You can count on one hand the amount of times I've crashed, but I have like a satellite launcher, so it's not a fair comparison. In the same sickness months ago. Cough seems last 6 to 7 weeks. Like, come on already. That's wild, man. It's wild. Slows me right down. So I was off on the weekend up at, I should have that turned right down, with my my whole family. It was my son's birthday. It was Canada Day leading into July 4th, which we had to come home on the Monday, so we completely missed that. A little sad about it. But it was really good times. And we're all down there. We're chucking the baseball. We're smacking balls, and we're playing some volleyball, and I'm coughing up a lung. Like, cool. Hey, I heard you drop an anchor. Who's that? Was that Don't? Did he come find us? Ready to drown a worm or two? Come on out, Tipsy. What up, Teak? How you doing, my dear? Where do I stream personally aside from EW? Mainly Twitch. Mainly on Twitch. It's like 1 or 2 a week right now. I'll make that better. But I'm here every Wednesday, and I'm also here every Tuesday. Tuesday's a hunt, Wednesday's a fish, and then in and around that I do my thing. Hold on, before it, let's just cancel that. Who found us? Mr. Don't. Oh, he's looking dapper as always. I need to keep that in screen. Don't. I'm crossing lines. Yeah, that just happened. Now, for those of you that haven't played before, Don't can't affect my fishing. I can't affect his. My population only reacts to me. So you spook them. It's kind of spook them. You spook them. It's terrible. I know. Dad humor. It's bad. But you do. When you move your boat, you send those things running. If you're running on shore, you send them running. If I sat down and I splashed my beard in the water, well, with all the beard oil, they'd probably think it was one of their own and they'd slide right up to it. But nonetheless, it's a thing. So you have to keep that in mind. Hey, Jackson, kind of need Apex Connect. How do I join you guys? So for the vast majority, it's if you're not on someone's Apex list, it's a little bit of server hopping. And most, often if there's room, people will luck up. But where are we at here? What do we got? How many? Actually, it looks like we might be open. We were full earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think of us. I think it's hard to tell because we're overlapping here. Yeah. We got room on the server, bud. Absolutely. Tony, what's cracking, brother? Look at this guy. Get it, Tone. Nice, brother. How'd we do? Got himself 11.67. Not bad. Pulling in the silver. Mike Angel, how you doing, my man? How you doing, bud? Question, when's this game coming up for console, the PS4, PS5, and Xbox? That's my question for the day. August, my friend, is what we are shooting for. We just put some messaging out. We can't supply an exact date because we don't have the exact date yet. We're looking at mid-August is what we're trying to make happen. Now, bear with me. That is providing we don't have any issues. We're trying to make everything one big sim ship for all consoles all at once. Of course, if there were any last-minute things pop up, then you're faced with the tough decision. Do you delay everything? Do you put out what's there? This is all, we shoot for sim ships, but so loosely mid-August is what we're looking at. That's what we're trying to make happen. So glad that messaging went out. Makes it so much easier. Because again, you have to do your best to be as accurate as you can. You don't want to tell fibs. We don't want to say, that's why we said sometime in the summer, because we wanted it out in July. But you can't push things too hard, because then when you push things, mistakes are made, bugs are missed, and even though we're running the same client across all platforms, it's different per platform because Xbox reacts differently than PlayStation reacts differently than PC, so on and so forth. But yeah, our devs have been going really hard at it. Look at this guy; he's going for quantity over quality. I'm gonna have to drop down. I'm still on the high golds here right now. I got one more trick up my sleeve. We'll try and bump down. Bro, what's up, brother? What's good, my friend? Good to see you, dude. I'm actually doing something a little different here today, this week. I will still be around and I'll still be accessible. I work the mornings, in case anybody is unaware. I'm trying to keep my Discord status to reflect when I'm on work hours, right? I start at 7, go to 11 every day. So having said that, I'm actually heading up to the ranch at the end of the day. I'm going to work from there for the remainder of the week, just to let my kids have some time up there. Well, it's just me and my boy this time, but he's got buddies up there, and he's hoping for an afternoon round of golf. He wants me to teach him golf, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. So, but I'll still be around. I'll still be throughout the Discords. I've had my eyes all over both of our Discords. The Angler Discord is just... it's so fantastic. If you're not a part of it, it is a really special community, man. There's zero toxicity. Everyone's in there getting along, helping each other out. Oh, that's it, man. I'm just, we're going to swap one more line here now. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Let's change out the gear. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? Just take a moment. Like, one thing we are blessed with here at Expansive Worlds is we have some incredible artists. I always feel the worlds have that genuine feel to it. And then, you know, when you start seeing the actual, like, time that goes into these rods and reels, and pretty cool, man. Skins on the boat. They certainly are, Devin. I find, though, I'll just be straight. I can't keep up to my DMs. With my contract changing, it was my biggest concern, because I feel like I'm leaving the community hanging. I get very little time through the day to get through them. By all means, anybody reach out. If it's important, please let me know. I do my best. I really, really do. But I would literally be sitting there all day. Like, the community is absolutely passionate, and yeah. Okay, let's crank up my DPI. Let's get this getter out there. Not having the luck yet. Working on it. No, not yet, Ash. Working on it. I've stepped down now. I'm now on a setup that should bring me in some silvers, potentially, you know, some golds, but it's, you know, I've abandoned the diamond rig because I don't want to get skunked, and it can very much be a thing. Let's go. Let's see, what do we got? We got a chunky boy. Let's bring the chunky boy in. Let's up our tension a little bit. Now, I don't even know if my setup is going to let me pull these guys in. Like, I don't have the biggest line. Like, you know, I do have braided on this. Look and see, he's just running away with it. And therein lies my problem. Well, we might get him. We might get him. But when you run the undersized setup, as if I had a choice, it's a much bigger fight. See if we can tire this guy down. Make a little bit of ground. I always watch and I set my benchmark. Okay, 55 now. He's going to spoon me. Yeah, he's strong. He's strong, all right. I don't know. I'm not going to get these guys. I can feel it already. He's going to spool me. I'm going to have to change my setup around a little. I do have a little bit stronger line. Oh, that's it. I'm spooled. Nope. Oh, I thought, no, I'm only at 65. We hope that everyone has a great day. God bless you all. Well, thank you, Mike. Appreciate you, sir. Really loving Fishing Sim Bass Pro Edition on the console, PS4, PS5. Appreciate you, my brother. Really appreciate everything you guys are doing for us. Thank you, dude. Thank you, my dude. We're trying. We're trying. Lots of good fishing games out there. We're trying to add to that. We're trying to, you know, the outdoor space. Obviously, it's our focus, right? Obviously, 2 hunting games, now a fishing game. It really is our focus. It's our passion, and it's really cool to see. I'm getting spooled. It gone. Oh. Yeah. I done got spooled. I'm not getting this guy in. I got too light of a setup. I kind of knew this was going to happen to me. Same thing happened to me when I went after Sidewinder. I didn't have a proper setup. No, I didn't have heavy enough line. Yeah, unfortunate. But it's worth a shot, man. I'm going to keep fighting this guy until he snaps. That's all there is to it. See if I can make any ground in between. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna take the chance. We're gonna up the line. See, you can tire him right down, but he's gonna get that wind. God, I love this fight. This is what gets me in our game. This is what gets me with the angler. There's no other fishing game that simulates the fight so well, in my opinion. I play them all. I do. I play them all. I have a lot of fun. Just, you know, they're the perfect relaxing style of genre game to get out there in the evening after, you know, you've had a hard day. You've had a hard day. Nothing better than just coming home, tossing a line in. Okay, we're getting them closer. We're gaining ground. I don't know if I dare go to 50. We seem to be doing okay here. Let's see if we can get him in on this. Come on now. Here we go. Let's tire him down. Pull, baby. There we go. Reel, 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 reel. Actually. Yeah. Nope. Going for that run again. No. No. Call that ground I made up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get back down to that 50 meters, man. Fish on his right, Roo. We're working it. Oh, that was me, Tony. Yeah, totally me. Yeah, no, it's one of our voice actors that we have. They do such a good job, man. It makes gives me goosebumps. Okay, here we go. Look, we can tire him right out. You gotta work the fish, especially these big boys, man. Watch, he's gonna be a bronze. Come on, these big boys, bronze. He's so small, he didn't even register. He's a juvenile. Let's go. And this is my weakest setup, too. I should swap it around, actually, but looks like we're going to get him. Tired him down. Reel. He's still going to get a secure catch in place, too. Oh, he's running. Come on. Don't you go on me. Oh, can't slow him down. There we go. Let's go. Reel. We'll get it under 20. Let's go. Push. Nice. And the fight really is what you make it. You can get out there in undersized gear, and as we've done here, patience and perseverance earned us a silver Atlantic Salmon. I'll take it. We're on the board for the day. Not too shabby. It's just great, man. Just great. I need a bigger beard. I'm just going to keep saying that until it happens. I need a bigger beard. It should be the most upvoted suggestion in the Discord. And if you haven't, I'm truly disappointed in you. All right, not bad. Jerkbait did us well. Getting some mastery online here. You get your mastery all the way up on each piece. It is a sense of accomplishment. I haven't used these ones too much though. It was good mastery, wasn't it? Yeah, not bad. Who else? So we got Tony, we got Mod Lover, and Official Doan, and we got Tipsy, my boy. Tipsy, what's up, brother? What's good? I'm curious what you're rocking over there. He's a bit of a stylista. He's like, what? My man. All right, let's go. Let's change our point of view here. Get that out. Now I've got my speed right down to 1. We're just going to do a constant. I'm going to let it get a little deeper. I didn't get skunked. I know. You're rocking the miners in the bobber. Okay. Minnows in the bobber. Nice. One game be playable. Very playable right now. Bucko on, if it was Buckaroo. When you play, you'll understand. On Golden Ridge Reserve, it's the warden's favorite terminology. Hey there, Buckaroo. I'm over at Silver Strand's Outpost. Come and see me. You'll know. Yeah, currently out on all PC platforms, coming this summer to console. And some really cool stuff coming with that console update as well. Game just keeps getting better and better, man. Oh, you probably already showed it. Can we see the setups you're going for? Absolutely, Meg. Absolutely. Let me get this one in. We're almost back. I'll show you. I should maybe swap it up. I have it under. I'm a little light on what I'm using for my lines. I've got enough in my rods. I've got enough in my reels, but I'll show you here. So this is my diamond setup. So I 12.5 kilogram braided. It'll do it, but it'd be a heck of a fight. Of course, I've got the DLC rod, the Gilgamesh. It's a bait caster. The thing's large and in charge, and the Nebuchadnezzar. Just such a beautiful combo. Not brought to us by WinZip. Pain in the butt, that is. But rocking the braided, and I've got jerkbait. Now I'm using jerkbait across the board. This is what you want for the diamonds. Okay, this is specifically diamonds. You may get a big gold on it, but you are targeting diamonds with this size. And then moving over to my rig 2, again, Gilgamesh. It's just a different variety. Another variation of the Nebuchadnezzar. It's my favorite variation of the Nebuchadnezzar. And I've got the 10 kilogram on the braided here, my second biggest line. And again, jerkbait, but this is taking a step down. Right, this is taking a step down. So now you're looking at potential diamond and golds, right? Potential diamond and gold. So you're alienating all your silvers, all your bronze. The hook size is just too big for them. Which is my rig number 3, which we were just on, which is the Gilgamesh. But I've got the Lurcher on this one. I feel like the Lurcher and this Gilgamesh go really well together, color scheme wise. It's too early in the morning for me to get color coordinated. My wife left for work. I'm completely screwed. And I'm using a monofilament on this one, so that's why that was a little tough. And again, jerkbait. This is targeting the silvers and bronze. I'm not fussed. Get in my boat. I don't want to get skunked. Show me the goods. So maybe we'll actually throw in with rig 2. See how we do. And we're going to keep Tipsy in frame on this one. Steal some of his good luck. There we go. Rock that out there. If I could steal his fish, I absolutely would. Think I nearly give up? I wouldn't give up. I'd keep going. I wouldn't cut my line. I would make it spool me. I'm stubborn like that. I am just stubborn like that. Good to see you, Letty. Hope you're well, brother. Are you holding the lead? At one point, I think I saw for the weekly, I think at one point you had the big diamond on the board. I didn't get caught up to see who's at it right now. Have I seen your PB? Wrote privately to sisters. PB. Do you mean private message? Oh, was that you, Frank? I did actually see that, and I appreciate that. Yeah, we're trying everything and anything we can possibly do right now. I'm gonna go in the stop and go for this last little bit. We're not far out now. Lasted a good 3 hours on top. Gotcha. Yeah, K-Flow, actually, I don't know what I'm allowed to really say yet, but it's done, it's submitted. Hey, you're going to see it real soon. Real soon. We'll talk about that more on Tuesday. So we guarantee smaller fish for more chilled time in the water. 100%, David. Yeah, go with a lighter setup, so like a smaller hook size, and you'll catch just a ton more, right? I am now targeting golds, but you don't have to go for the big boys. That's the beautiful thing is, you know, like as Gaz said, we had Gaz and we had Rushy out. 3 of us were in a boat. We had a little mini fishing derby going. Bunch of the community came out. It was a fantastic stream that day. And I was targeting the big boys, and Gaz was targeting the small boys, and he was just slaying one after another. It was great. So yeah, lots of ways to play. You know, some people want those trophies. They want to get a diamond of every fish, and then they want to better their diamond, their personal best, which is what I thought you meant when you said PB, Frank. I'm like, personal best? I you know, thanks, Gray Fox. Love that you're here, my dude. Thank you, seriously. My pleasure, Meg. My pleasure. Yo, what up, Ender? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. I know I missed so much chat. I apologize. I'm terrible. The biggest fishing game would be, I guess that's Sidewinder, who's a legendary. There's only one legendary per reserve active at a time. And they are the Chonky Boys. The biggest fights. They're elusive. They're hard to find. They're very, very cool. Beyond that, I guess the biggest here on Troll Sport would be the Atlantic Salmon. And the biggest over on Golden Ridge Reserve would be the Lake Trout. And they're massive. They're freaking massive when you're holding these things. You know, when you got a big boy and you've landed and you're sitting there, oh my god, it's wild, man. It's freaking wild. Will the DLC come with the game on console or be a separate release? What up, puppy? How you doing, my friend? I'm not 100% on that. I'm not 100%. I feel like, you know, if they can make it happen, because there's actually constraints with the console platforms, and things have to be submitted at different times and such. And that would put an awful load on things. I'm not sure. Let me find out, and I'll hopefully have that info for you next week. You know, we did see when the game first came out that it was free for about a month's time. When the Troll Sport came out, that it was free for a month's time, and quite frankly, that was like an appreciation to our PC players, as we had a very rocky launch. We did, we know it. You know, we're willing to talk about it, and we had a lot of players that stuck through it, that stuck with us. So it was a huge thank you for your support, and yeah. So different scenario. I'm not sure if that'll land the same at release, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did, because you know, our devs at both games are always just trying to push things for free, let alone they don't care. They just want everyone to play it, right? Everyone knows that 3 washing machines is equal to a boulder. That is equal to 30% to bigger boulder. What did I mix, Phoenix? American units are the superior unit. What other measurements allow find how many yards per bald equals a tank weighs? Hey, let me tell you, metric's way easier. I'm just going to be straight with you. I live in the world that we do both. I was a steel fabricator for oh my god, like 12 years, and half of our drawings were in metric, and half of them were in imperial. And I was a weird one. I preferred to do it in imperial. But like all of our journeymen wanted metric because it's just straight math. There's no, you're dealing decimals, not in fractions. You know, with imperial, we're always converting it from a fraction to a decimal for, you know, easy calculations. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm a weird one. I kind of prefer imperial. Living in Canadian land here, it's strange. You know, like I said, we do both. Press P to turn off the hub. Oh, there you go. Thank you, helping David out. Beautiful. Beautiful. Should I start a new game in the Hunter Call of the Wild? If you like. I'm doing great. Almost broke your foot while swimming yesterday. What on earth, dude? Dang, man. Dang, be careful. Be careful. We were up at the ranch on the weekend. We had some friends up there. One of our friends, she's just wild. She's so much fun. Like, her and I are like two peas in a pod. It's my wife's best friend. And my best friend, too. Known her for too many years. And we're out there, and we're in the fields, right? We're down by the baseball diamond and stuff. And I'm chucking the ball with my boy. And she decides she wants to race the kids. Okay? 13 and 16 years old. 16-year-olds. That are all in shape. And we're old. She can't walk. It's just saying about breaking your foot. She thought she'd broken her legs. That night, we're sitting around the propane fire because there's a fire ban, obvious reasons. And she's sitting there, she can't move. She's walking like an old lady. It was just too much. First salmon diamond for me, Doan. Yes, sir. Oh, look at this guy, 22.79. He's on the board. Well done, my friend. Yes, sir. See, he pulled a couple of the lower ones in just to get himself so he wasn't skunked, and went hard with the diamond setup. Beautiful, beautiful. What'd you use? What are you using, Don't? Give us the goods. What size hook and what bait are you after, my man? Any hints for new map of the angler or any discussions? Well, Mikey, I don't know if you're in the Discord. I don't know if I'm allowed to repeat it because, you know, marketing may have not been so happy. I was ecstatic. Freaking Gaz, if you're watching, I owe you so many beers, my friend. Well, Gaz gave us a little update the other week. I'm just going to reiterate it. I'm not going to get in trouble. I'm just reiterating what was there. We have new fish species coming, right? That's in a big update. There's an update coming with console. There's lots of juicy stuff in there that hasn't been revealed. Hopefully over time. Oh, hit me, baby. You're just swimming by. You want nothing to do with me? I'm going to stop and go. Yeah, how you like that? How you like them apples? You don't. He's left. And he gave us a little bit of more info. He did state that there may be a reserve on the horizon. Yeah. And that made my day. Like I say, I freaking love the man. He just wants to stand at the top of the mountains and scream everything in his loudest voice. Look at these guys. Just teasing me. Maybe as we get up a little. They're all there. These ones I see are at the top. You know, I figure salmon I'm wanting to get down deep. We see don't. So 3-0 jerkbait. We tried for a few goals and you managed to pull that diamond in. Very nice, brother. So are you going deep? Are you going deep? Are you stop and go? Are you shallow? Langer come to Xbox One or just next gen? No, Dustin, we want to bring it to all consoles. We want Xbox One. We want PlayStation 4. Obviously, we can't go any past that, or we start to hit constraints with, you know, technology. Hardware starts holding us back. But yeah, no, this game was designed with that in mind, and so we're doing our best to make it all happen, man. I'm super excited about it. I really am. It's because I got buddies. I do. But I got buddies that are fully indentured. Broba, my man. I love it. He's rocking the salmon. We're going to go this way just to keep the frames moving. Getting cooler because it's the evening, so they're coming up a bit. Twitch, you're twitching, really? Interesting. Huh. I mean, I'm down for a little twitching. You're doing the 3-speed. Wow, maybe we'll bump up to 2. We'll try them. Interesting. You're twitching with the. Wait, were you using? I think you were on. Where did you go? Yeah, you're on jerkbait too, because it naturally has that movement. Oh, look at this guy, Bod Lover, with the gold. Well done, brother. Nice. I know it's Call of the Wild question, but it kind of connects with this game. Call of the Wild ever be cross-platform like this game? Unfortunately not. The engine that we have on Call of the Wild, the Hunter, is too old, and crossplay would have need to be worked in the early stages. There's just too much content in the game now. The fear of breaking the game completely, it's just too far in its life, unfortunately, at this point. If we ever do a sequel, you know, nothing in the works yet. Don't get your hopes up. But if we ever do, guaranteed, it'll be crossplay. Guaranteed. Constant 2 is what I do, but I haven't caught any diamonds. So, Grimar, what's up, brother? You coming out? Oh, there's an opening. I've been having luck recently with the size 2 crank on a constant 2 times retrieve. I'm going to go with the 2 time here. Going with the 2 time. We'll stay shallow. Right on, Dustin. Beautiful, dude. Can't wait for you to come on out. And, you know, these Wednesday streams are a lot of fun. It's such a nice way for us all to be able to connect, get out here. I would love to do some fishing derbies. I would. I think if we could arrange, like, you know, maybe I got to get clearance from Clarence on this. But, you know, once a month, once every couple months, we do a nice big fishing derby. Could be a lot of fun. What's came out on PS4 this summer, pretty boy? This summer, my friend, it's coming out in. We're shooting for mid-August, is what we're shooting for. So, providing that everything goes well and everything lines up, we should be out mid-August. Yeah. No, pretty boy, I see you, brother. Oh, it held your one message for obvious reasons. That's the auto mod. Can't wait for this game of consoles. Awesome, Jagan. Can't wait for you to get out there, brother. Get after it. Call of the Wild, the Hunter question here. Myself has experienced some whitetail bugs, and they won't respawn, and they respawn as females. Is this normal? Don't bounce around too quick on picking up things. That's all I can say right now. We're investigating, but yeah. But don't in the fishing derby, I suggest giving everyone else a head start. No, we're just going to handicap him. We're going to break all his rods. Speedy salmon. Can't do it anymore. So we have a few planned, actually, Caswell. We've got, there is a big update coming with the release of consoles. I almost said constant because I was literally reading constant. So there is a big update coming with that. And, you know, what we do know so far that's been put out there, I'm in the clear to talk about this, I'm not going to lose my job, is we know there's new fishing species and there's some new features coming. So you're going to have to see what that is as we get closer. I'm hoping that I get the ability to jump into some dev builds and get out, you know, maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks ahead of time and show you guys sort of what's all entailed. And then after consoles, there's something juicy getting lined up. So we have some pretty exciting times ahead of us. I'm really looking forward to seeing how everybody reacts to it, what everybody's thoughts are. I love getting the community feedback, honestly. About $30. About $30 US. It's same as what the going rate is over there on PC. It's funny I don't have Bruba on there. What do you get? What'd you get? Got a silver. Tony got himself a gold. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Crazy thing, this game's almost a year old. I know, Ender. I know. And look what it's gone through. Look at how many different iterations of the water we've seen. And all of that, like, there's been so many quality of life and, you know, new features added that, you know, and it's all community driven too. Yeah, and it's nice that everyone's seen it right from the get go. I love how we've involved the community and asked for that voice. You know, we want to be as transparent as we can, and we want to build the game that you want to play, and we have to want to play it too. Do you know what I mean? We're gamers. We all want the same thing, the best experience we can get, and you know, through the voice of the community, I think it's really moved in a good direction. I love it when I've got, you know, new or returning players. Actually, really, it's the returning players that I love the new players' enthusiasm, but when I get a returning player, someone who bought it at launch and felt some of the struggles that we had and comes back to the game, and you start getting the feedback and you start hearing how, you know, this has changed and that has changed and what a difference it makes. That's like the pat on the back. Do you know what I mean? It's very cool. Yeah, absolutely, Cody. We expect to release it on console. I'm sorry. I've probably said it about 50 times this stream, and it's not your fault, my friend. It's not your fault. It is the most asked question right now in our community. Mid-August is what we're shooting for. We'll have a solid date as soon as we have it for you. Oh, goodness. It's true. We really do make him get 2 dimes in our first to a diamond competition. Nice. Yeah, so exciting times, man. It's nice that the console is almost finally on us. It's been a while in the making, right? So I'm being greedy. I'm going with the bigger setup. I'm about to swap down. Once this line makes it all the way in, we're right on the surface there. We need to let that drop just a little. Keep the constant. With a little bit of twitching. No joy. Swapping lines. Oh, here we go. There we go. We managed to go through a whole day cycle. And there's our northern lights, man. Something about it. Oh, what did Lenny get? Is Lenny out here? I was looking, I figured there was a diamond or something that had just happened. Okay. Where'd Tipsy go? Where'd Tipsy go? Did he leave? He said, screw it, I'm out. Is it because you run on my boat, Tipsy? You're welcome on my boat, dude. Really wish the game had an in-water camera like the old PS1, PS2 fishing game. You know what? Honestly, that's come up. That has come up. People have requested it. There's actually a thread in the forums. It's a long-standing thread. Please add some support to it. I don't know what's going on with my shading here right now. It's making me think I need to do... I don't have the little mark, but I find whenever that's happened to me in the past, it's because my drivers have been out of date. Whoa! We're opening up the moonlight. Oh, yeah, I didn't store for jerkbait. I feel you, brother. Jerkbait and crankbait both work equally well on these guys. Lenny got a monster diamond, but he's not on the board. Let's see, silver, silver, gold, silver, 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 silver. Lies! You're telling me lies. What's that, misery? Mountains having card doors and Emerald Coast having card doors. I know it's not a hint at anything, my friend. Not at all. I do try to keep the hunter questions separate from the fishing because, like, we have a huge hunter player base and it would just take over the streams. But yeah, hit me up on Tuesday. I'm more than happy to talk about that stuff. That because, in all fairness, Pretty Boy, what you're asking is a detailed response. Mid-August, so excited. Absolutely, man. As a longtime EW fan, I've seen the growth and changes come to Hunter on consoles. Can't wait to join the family on this journey. August. Depot Viper, thank you, my friend. You know what? It's a comment like that. I too have been with, I've been with Expansive Worlds now going on 2 years. That's hard to believe, but I've been making content on their game. I started about 6 years ago, with breaks in between. I've taken a year off, and then I haven't done a lot in the last 2 years, although I'm starting to get my streams up again. In that time, the things that I've seen, we're gonna do a little Twitch here, like our boy Dome is doing. I've seen so much change, improve. It's not like anything was broken, but like the team is always trying to be better at everything. You know, and I'm very pleased to say I feel like I've had my hand in there with community and with kind of working things out and you know, sort of where we're at and helping be that go-between with our devs and our community even more so. And it's been a pleasure along the ride. But to hear you guys say that you can see, you know, the changes and where it's sort of going, we're just always trying to improve. You know, we know there's just so many things we can do better, right? And we want to do better. So this game's a perfect example. You know, it's you can see how, like, okay, we heard the community. They didn't like the water. Look at the water now. Holy, and there's more to come. You know, they wanted this. We've added the features. We're making the, you know, we're trying to dig into all of the different requests. What I'm doing right now was a big one. People wanted the lazy fishing. You know, used to be if you wanted to Twitch, you had to do this yourself, right? And you could. And some people still like to do that. It adds that authentic feel. Now you have the option to just push a button, which is what I'm doing because I'm lazy this morning. Little things like that, right? It's a big deal. And new features that I would love to be able to confirm are on their way, that I knew were on their way. But yeah, I'm also not denying there's new stuff on the way. And these have come directly from the community. I think you guys are going to be really happy with this update. Misery, that's a great question. That is a great question. I do believe so. Like we've seen some big optimizations in the game. You can see in the top left corner what I'm running right now with everything maxed out. I'm getting 150 on average. It spikes up. It rarely drops much lower, but again, I'm playing on a satellite launcher. I would imagine that because it's the same platform, I would say, yeah, minimum 60, I would think. But I do need to confirm that. I have not had the chance to try this yet. I know our devs, like it's been going through testing for ages And I hear a lot of good things, and I haven't, and like our devs they're picky. Okay, they're picky. They see something, they want it fixed, you know. And when it comes to frame rates and performance, that's always a big focus. Details affect my gameplay very much, but if it's just a detail, I guess it's only on me then. No, you misunderstood me. It's a detailed response I need to give. And it's the angler today, my friend. So, yeah, come back Tuesday. We can have a big chat about it. Not using this button twitch. Oh, it's so hard not to twitch and jiggle my own. No, that's just it. Don't use the button then. That's the beautiful thing. You can go whichever way you want. Get out there. Come on and bite my damn line. I'm going to go a little deeper here. Pre-ordered an Xbox. Right on, Misery. I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate you. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that, Misery. The older consoles might only push 30, right? Next gen will definitely have the 60, but you know, that's not a certainty yet. That's not a certainty. I'm gonna wait and see where it comes in at, and I'm just very hopeful. In the Finger Lakes, a trio crocodile spoon and hammered nickel was great sound. Will they be changing any animations? I do believe so. I don't know what I'm allowed to say, but yeah, there's some stuff that's been that the devs have been playing with, and just to, you know, because you always want it to look better, right? You always want things to improve. And then, you know, and here's the thing: everybody on a team, on a dev team, has a discipline. So, like, your artist can't go and do coding. Your coding can't go and do, you know, your narration. You know, like, and so on and so forth. These things don't overlap. So when there's, you know, there's always something to work on, but they're very good at finding their times. And so there may be a point where all of a sudden the team has now got enough time. They can go back and maybe they want to add an extra animation. Maybe they want to add a head bob. Maybe they want your player to do a jig whenever he catches a fish. They can work on these things, which you can actually do a jig after you've caught a fish. Yeah. I'm just saying. I can't wait for the day I can catch a big tuna in the angler. These fish models are the best out there in fishing game. NASCAR, I love to hear that because there's some steep competition. And I know for a fact, oh, look at that, that one of the things that got so much attention was the fish modeling. Because it's important. It's super important, right? I'm going to a stop and go for these last few. Oh, well. That guy, he just, like, you saw that, right? He's swimming up, he's teasing me. Oh, man, how are we almost an hour in? I mean, we didn't get skunked, but we haven't actually slayed here. I could have brought an even smaller setup, at which point you just start pulling the silvers in one after another. Yeah. But I chose, I'm a competitive guy. My pride gets a little hurt some of these streams. I'm not going to lie. It sure is, Misery. Yeah, we're looking at mid-August. Again, the only reason we haven't set a date is we want to do it as soon as we possibly can. So when everything's passed, we're ready to go. When everything passes, boom. We're gonna throw the date down and get out there as soon as possible. We know. We see it. We watch everywhere, and there is just so many people that want this as soon as possible, and there's no reason for us to delay it. We want it out there ASAP, man. You know, it's hard enough getting into some servers with all your friends if you got a big group, because the servers, they fill up pretty quick during the day. I just imagine what it's going to be like on console release, man. It's going to be wild. More servers, obviously. Oh, did you really, Misery? Nice. Nice. Hey, when the Hunter came out on console, that was around the time we got Medved. I lived on that map for like a year. What up, Adam? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome, dude. Would like to see less rocks. Too many rocks. I mean, rocks are a thing. And we're surrounded by rock stars. Sometimes the boat rocks. If that boat's a rocking, the fish are knocking. You make private or friend-only servers like the Hunter? No, you cannot. We made a decision. Terribly sorry. Doan with another diamond. It's not his biggest one today, but he's slaying over here. Good man. Good man. We made a decision I'm sorry, that throws me off, the coughing. It's not a good thing. We made a decision to make this a live service game. There, there's downsides and upsides to that. Okay. So there is an offline mode, right? You can play single player. But if you're offline, you can't update or do any of the missions. Obviously, like the dailies and the weeklies. You don't have access to anything that's through Apex Connect if you're offline. So there is that option there. Because we understand some folks, you lose internet, you don't have internet, you still want to play, you can only update once a week, once a month through a hotspot or something. We get that. So that is there. But it's a live service in the sense that we have servers that we provide. And you join these servers. Now, this allows us to do things without patches. It allows us, like on the back end, it also allows us to create these different events, to cycle through and change our legendaries each week as they do without doing an update. So the decision was made to, whoa, yes, sir. Holy, he came up like he had something to say. No. No. Don't you snap my damn line. Don't you do it. You're not taking me out to 80 this time. Let's go. Holy crap. That almost scared me. Oh. Hey there. Hold there. Oh, you're going to snap me. This guy's frisky. Oh my God, he's running. He's running hard. Slow down there, cowboy. Try and bring him back in a bit. He's gonna spool me. We'll get him. We just gotta tire him down, man. We just gotta hold the line. What am I on? Might be a gold. It's putting up a lot more fight than that silver did. But we've also got our tension in a little more. Oh, stay out of that red. Come on now. Let's go. Get some line back. God, he's got a lot of work in him. Strong. Fish is strong. Yes, these salmon, man, they're no slouch. They'll put you to the test. So... try and... Oh, yes. Get some line back. Oh, man. Oh, it's gonna snap. It's gonna snap on me. Let's go. Oh. God, it's so tense. Yeah! Tense! And that, my friends, is what catches you hook, line, and sinker. Nothing is guaranteed in this game, and you really gotta get onto it. Okay, not upset about matters. That was actually pretty fun. What a way to end the stream. It was like the war. Hold the line. Oh, man, and I don't have time to toss another one, and we're already 5 minutes over. An hour is just not enough time. I will endeavor to have fishing on my own channels so we can have more fun. I'm going to see maybe around console release if we can have an extended stream, and we'll see what we can do with it. But guys, we're here every Wednesday. We come out fishing. We get all of our friends out, as you can see. You're all welcome to come and join us and to get involved. And if you really want to get involved in the community, I highly suggest, if you're not already, come and join the Angler Discord. It is very special community. You'll understand what I'm talking about when you get involved. Everybody is willing to help. It's a group effort when King of the Catch comes out, when they're targeting the legendaries, trying to sniff out where they're located, what you need to use. And yeah, it's just really a good time. Make sure you're in there. Follow us on all of the socials. We have some big stuff coming up. Don't be left out in the information. Don't be the last to know. I can't wait to be able to get some more stuff in here very, very soon and to show you guys what is happening. Thank you for continuing every week to come and hang out and make these streams a whole lot of fun. I will catch you guys on Tuesday for a hunt, back here Wednesday for a fish. Tell me I've done the right thing with the screens, and I did. Thank you, everybody. Broba, Mod Lover, Official Doan, Una Grimar, Tipsy FPS, and of course, Tony from DoorDash. My food is cold, sir. My food was cold. No tip. Okay, I'm still gonna tip. Who are we kidding?